Hi, I'm Elizabeth Dawson. Welcome back to Ways to Love Your Money. Today's topic is something where I've had several of my clients reaching out to me and also some other financial professionals asking about estate planning. Specifically, today we're working on something for an older gentleman that it's taken a long time to do this new assessment to his estate plan, and it's how do you get that information in front of the right accounts? What are some of the questions that come up? When was the last time I reviewed my estate plan? Is it really effective? I'm going to be speaking with a lady later this week, and her situation is she's in a different state than California, and she's wanting to know the differences between a living trust and just a will. In the past, just a will would work, but unfortunately, to give real structure and legal entity ownership of something, an estate plan being a living trust, a family trust, is so much more powerful, especially if you have people that you're concerned about taking care of, or maybe you're concerned that they don't have the financial wherewithal to make the best financial decisions for themselves because you've been caring for them yourself. These have been concerns. Maybe even over the last 1-2 years, can you imagine how many times you've changed your mind about something? What do you want to do to make an adjustment in that estate plan? Can you make amendments? The answer is yes. You can make amendments all day long, every day, all year long. And it's working with your legal professional to make sure that your estate plan is exactly what you want it to be. So with that said, a couple of these questions that came up were, should you pay attention to your trust every time you move? The answer is yes. If you've moved, your address has changed. What if you've had a baby? Do you want to make sure that your baby is listed in the estate plan? Because if something catastrophic were to occur, we want to be able to address that. Earlier this year with Kobe Bryant at the very young age in his 40s, he wasn't expecting to die that day in that helicopter crash. So his estate plan was fully put together. You don't have to be extremely wealthy to do an estate plan. If you are extremely wealthy and you haven't put an estate plan together, that is a concern. But anyone that has well over maybe even $500,000 in any kind of asset, net worth, meaning your home, meaning your retirement accounts, meaning other savings, life insurance, all those pieces, your vehicles, all of that, where do you want those things to go? Everyone I've ever talked to, whether they want to admit it or not, we're all control freaks. If we want to be in control of our lives, why wouldn't we want to be in control of everything we've worked so hard to achieve? If we've worked hard to achieve all these things, do we want them to go to specific places? I've talked to people that don't even have beneficiaries, but they're thinking, well, when I pass, then so-and-so and so-and-so can have it. Well, design it how you want it to work. And it might even be charitable. That might be part of your world. You may have amassed $5, $6, $7 million, and where would you want it to go if you don't have beneficiaries? There might be a niece or a nephew out there, but you want it to be someone that's meaningful to them, and then maybe an organization that might be able to help people in devastating situations. Who knows? But the creativity is all up to you, and it's all up to you with your attorney. So if you have questions about this, or you want to set up what your net worth looks like before even acknowledging the fact that you need to do an estate plan, feel free to give us a call at 619-640-2622, or send your questions to us at questions@elizabeth.dawson.com. We'll be happy to reach out to you and answer those questions any way we can. Again, I'd love to hear your questions too about topics that you would like us to talk about on this podcast, because Ways to Love Your Money is about a relationship with money, a relationship for the hard work that you've done to earn what you have, and how do you protect it, how do you respect it, and how do you basically create continuity and productivity with it. So again, tell us what your questions are. There's a lot of things on everyone's minds right now. So again, thank you for listening to our show. We will be back again very soon with another one. Take care.
The information provided in this show is for informational and educational purposes only. This show is not investment advice, nor is it intended to address the financial needs of any particular viewer. The opinions expressed on this show are not intended to be an endorsement of any particular investment strategy or service of any other kind. You must make an independent decision regarding investments or strategies mentioned throughout the show. Before acting on information in this show, you should consider whether it is suitable for your particular situation and strongly consider seeking advice from a financial advisor.